Over the last few years, I've been very fortunate to spend a good amount of time with some people who you could consider very wealthy, with people who are earning a lot of money, people who are solopreneurs and they're earning up to 100 to 200k a month, people who run huge companies and have many employees underneath them. From being privileged to spend some time with these people, I wanted to share 3 things that I've noticed from spending time with them. 3 habits they have that I've noticed are habits that they all have. Please excuse noisy Bangkok. I'm just doing a quick lap around the block before I turn in for the evening. So number 1, and this is in 2 parts, they always make time for others and they're quick to action. So the saying goes, if you want something done, ask a busy person. Now, the reason that saying is true is because busy people are good with time management. So if you give them something that takes 15 minutes they need to do, they understand how to move their day around, fit it in and get it done. If you ask someone who's lazy, they'll put it off till tomorrow and that becomes next week and it never gets done. You want something done, ask a busy person to do it. So what I found is that these guys, their time to action is very quick. So if they get a text message through and he's replying to, boom, it's responded to, not put off. There's no time to waste. If there's an idea that's been had, okay, let's make it happen. Now, what I've realized is this doesn't necessarily mean that all of those decisions are the right decisions. But when you take action, you produce results. And when you produce results, you get more data. So you get data back. When you get data back, you can make a more informed decision. So by taking action, what you're actually doing is you are generating a bigger pool of data to pull from to make your decisions. Time to action is a huge one. And then the other one is they always make time for people. It doesn't matter who you are, they will make time for you if you're in front of them. Here's number 2. Number 2 is they have a wide enough range of interests that they can have a conversation about anything with most people. So they have a wide enough range of interests, of pop knowledge, of pop culture knowledge, of things that are going on in the world that they are able to access nearly all conversations, and they're able to hold an opinion or at least access that conversation in a way where they're adding value and they're not just asking questions. One of the key takeaways there is get interested in things. Just get interested. Now, I'm not saying checking the news is a good idea, but find a way that works for you to keep up to date with things that are going on. Keep your finger on the pulse, okay? It's really important. Opportunities come about through the people you know. Opportunities come out, it's not what you know, it's who you know. The more people that you can connect with in a deep and meaningful way, the more opportunities that come back to you. So that's something else I've noticed, is that they have a wide interest and can have conversations with many different types of people. Now, here's number 3, and this is kind of 2 parts, but they go hand in hand. These people do not speak badly of others. No matter what they've done, they do not speak badly of others, and they do not complain. So they do not speak badly of others, and they don't complain. All right, we're back in the relative tranquility of Park Origin. I had to stop, get coconut water, mandatory coconut water. That's the one thing about Bangkok. It's a great city. The condos are beautiful, but you step outside and it's just busy and loud everywhere all the time. It's phenomenal how loud it is. So hopefully I can reduce some of the background audio so you can actually hear it. But let's get straight back into it. Number 3, they don't complain and they don't speak badly about other people. Now, why is this important? And there's 2 reasons. So let's start with complaining first. If you complain about something, if you say poor me, guess what? You're going to be poor. Poor you, you're right, okay? The universe will give you what you want. This is what complaining says. Now, if you're around complainers, you need to get out of there ASAP. It is not good to spend time with complainers because it rubs off on you. Complaining says, I have no power over this situation. When you complain, you say, I am not in control of this situation. I have no power over this situation. It has power over me. There is nothing I can do. I am a victim. I am a victim. When you say this outwardly to others, when you complain to others, you come across as a victim. And victims have no control over their destiny. They have no control over their destiny. So who wants to be around a victim? Certainly not me. I'll encourage people, but I'm certainly not going to be spending time around complainers and around people who, woe is me, okay, woe is me, become victims. So complaining, never do it. Just never ever complain. Take responsibility for everything. Take responsibility for everything that comes into your life. Jocko Willock's book, Extreme Ownership, is a great book to read. Second one, don't speak negatively on other people. Now, I've done this in the past and it's come back to bite me. And it's a big learning curve. Everything balances out. Everything balances out. If you're speaking negatively or bitching about someone, trying to bring them down, they will be doing that to you. It's a balance. It's a law of the universe. It's a balance. If you're speaking negatively about someone, they will subconsciously feel that negative opinion towards them, and that will be reciprocated back to you. So if you're speaking negatively, know that that other person is speaking negatively about you behind your back, okay? So that's one thing. You speak about others how you would like to be spoken about yourself. Now, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. That's the rule, okay? And this is something I've learned over the last few years. And it's crucial because one person who's against you and is really against you, they will do a lot to really bring you down. And they will say things, noisy Bangkok, they will say things that can really, really damage relationships with others and lose you opportunities. So that's one reason why we don't speak about others badly behind their back. Now, the second one is, if you are someone who speaks badly about other people behind their back, guess what? Other people are not going to trust you. If I meet someone and let's say there's a group of 4 of us, and we're all chatting, then one person has to leave. And then one person says, oh, they're a bit weird, aren't they? They've got a funny shaped nose. I hate how they think about everything. What a loser. That's a huge red flag. Because imagine what they're going to say about me when I leave, or that other person, okay? If you speak about others behind their back to other people, you come across as very, very untrustworthy. And if you want to do business with people, you need to be trustworthy. You need to be really, really trustworthy. So those are 3 things. I hope I've explained them in a way that is helpful. I hope you can go off and start implementing them. Remember, it's always the inner work. Do the inner work and the outer world will follow. So I appreciate you, and I'll catch up with you in the next video.